What's going on, guys? Retro Rewinder here. Got a small pickup video for you guys, and it's also going to be kind of a tip video. I've got two tips I want to talk about. So let's just jump right into this. Like I said, I don't have a whole lot of stuff, but there are a couple cool things, some filler stuff too. So let's go back to the four-phase format with the fodder, the filler, the front row finds, and the find of the week. Actually, let's just not. I don't have a whole lot of stuff, so without doing the four-phase format, I think we'll be just fine. But these are definitely filler, and that's Daikatana and Wayne Gretzky 3D Hockey. This one came from Half Price Books for $1.99, and I have no idea where this one came from. It's been a while since I've actually picked these things up. I got a copy of Silent Hill Origins. Again, I have no idea where that came from. And that's going to be a lot of the stuff in this video. It's actually some little minor things that didn't make it into other pickup videos due to not going with the theme. This came from a pawn shop, and I believe it was $3, and that was Blaze Blue. Is complete. I've never played a Blaze Blue game, so I'm not sure how they are. They look pretty cool, though. I've recently been getting into some of the more fighting games, and I'll explain why. I went to a flea market, and this reseller has a really large selection of a whole bunch of different types of games. He had a 3DO missing the faceplate. He had a Jaguar. He wouldn't tell me how much he wanted for it. He's like, people come up and ask him all the time, and I just haven't got around to pricing it. It's like, well, you should probably price it. So I'm definitely going to be visiting back there and maybe pick up something kind of cool. But I asked him specifically if he had any TurboGrafx games, due to the fact that I picked up one. He did have one TurboGrafx game, and he only wanted $3 for it. And I wouldn't normally pay $3 for a sports title, but due to the fact that it's TurboGrafx and those games are hard to find, I picked up Power Golf. It does have the manual, the game, and the little plastic sleeve that goes over it. The only bad thing is that the back is actually the Final Lap twin, so it's not technically complete because it's missing the spine. Okay, we're going to segue into the first tip. The first tip that I have for you. This tip is about how to get a game from a retail store like Target. This one is going to be from Target. How to get a game from a retail store at a really good price. Basically, the price that you get it at a thrift store. And the game that I got is A Link Between Worlds. This game is still fairly new. It's still sealed. Target was running a buy two get one free sale. So basically what I did is I picked up this game for, I think it's like $40 is what 3DS games sell for. I then picked up 2 copies of Bravely Default, which were a little more new than this one. And I actually kind of wanted to keep one, but I'll just pick it up at a later date. Basically what I did is I bought those 3 games and I sold off Bravely Default, both copies. I picked the newest games to sell because those are the ones that most people are wanting. So I sold them for I think $36 or $35 a piece. So basically after, buying all of them, and I have a Target Red card, so I actually got 5% off the total purchase as well. But after buying those things, selling off the 2 games, I ended up getting this for like, I think $10 or something. $10 to $15. So basically got a brand new Link Between Worlds for 15 bucks. And that's just a kind of a tip. If you guys have the money, I mean, you gotta buy $80 worth of games to do it, but you can make your money back and get a really good deal. So basically that was my tip. Buy 2 get 1 free. Buy 2 of the newest games. You want to get the one that's going to sell for the most. If one of the older ones is going to sell well, you can get those low. But I knew Bravely Default would sell. Like I said, sold for 35 bucks. Got this one for thrift store price. Moving on to my second tip. This tip is a what not to do. I picked up a Craigslist lot for CDI stuff. Contacted the guy, he told me what he had. He said make an offer. I hate when people say make me an offer. I wish they would just give me a price and then I could go from there. But I went ahead and I offered $50, and that was for about 20-some games, and one game in particular I was really wanting, which was Hotel Mario. Now the thing about Hotel Mario is this copy is from a different Craigslist lot, where the guy gave me the empty case and the sleeve and manual for it. The Hotel Mario I got was this. It does have the back, but no manual, and the disc is not in the greatest shape. With the resurfacing, I'm pretty sure it'll play, but it's not perfect. And the only other game I kept was Chaos Control for the CDI, just because that would look kind of interesting. And again, it's not in the greatest shape, and it's missing the manual. So when I contacted the guy, I asked if they were complete. He said almost all of them were complete, and I just believed him. So when I went to pick it up, he was also supposed to bring me 2 controllers, a CDI controller and a light gun, and all that was going to be included in the $50 price. And he was also going to bring this, a copy of Link 2, or Legend of Zelda 2, The Adventures of Link, for an additional $5. So I paid $55 for everything. My tip for you guys is, if you ever do a Craigslist lot, it's kind of awkward to examine everything while you're there with a seller, but you need to, because I was not expecting to get a disc-only copy of Hotel Mario. I thought this was going to be complete, so I did not get a good deal on this stuff. I actually overpaid. Like I said, I paid $55 for everything. I might make $12 back on this, 12 to 15. So I basically kept these 2 games, and it cost me about $25, which honestly, it's not a bad deal for this, but for me getting a Craigslist deal, it needed to be a better deal. So my second tip in this video, examine everything, and he didn't even include the light guns or the controllers like he was supposed to. I'm still in contact with him, so hopefully I'll get those, but you know, it's just my fault. I should have checked everything, and I didn't, just because it was kind of an awkward situation to meet a seller, and I just kind of gave him the money and I went, and I shouldn't have done that. So that's a tip. Everybody, check what you're buying. It's kind of self-explanatory, but you know, even the best of us make mistakes. Okay, the last stuff I have here, I got from Disc Replay. It was a, they always do a buy 5 get 1 free. I already sold off one of the items, but the game that I ended up getting free was Ooga Booga for the Dreamcast. I don't know anything about this game. It looks kind of quirky, but I thought it looked kind of cool, so that's the game I got free. I picked up this one purely to resell. I already have this game, but for $4 I thought it was still a good deal where I could turn around and make a little bit of a profit on it, and that was Darkstalkers Chronicle, the Chaos Tower. For $5.99 I got a copy of Hook, and Aaron from Retro Liberty did a review on this recently. It's a pretty good review. You guys should go check that out. Sega Saturn game, Fighting Vipers, for $5.99. I just thought the price was pretty good. $6 for a fighter on the Saturn I thought was a pretty good deal, which is why I picked it up. And the highlight of this pickup video, which will be my find of the week after Zelda, but this was my second favorite thing, and that was Nightwarriors Darkstalkers Revenge for $15. I am not huge into fighting games, but I tried this game out and it is really fun. I actually own a few fighters on the Saturn, and I've only played 2 of them, this being one of them and the other one being Marvel, I think it's Marvel vs. Capcom, I could be wrong. I'm a button smasher, I'll admit it. But this was really cool. All the animations were really good, the sprites look really good. Not a lot of slowdown, which I was impressed with. So yeah, probably my second favorite find this week, Nightwarriors. So the last thing I bought, you can actually see it behind me, is this little stand. I ran out of room pretty quickly for my disc-based stuff, so I put all my single-disc PlayStation games and Dreamcast games on that shelf, and I paid $2 for it. It was actually $4 I think, and it was at Goodwill for 50% off. So that was the last thing I found. Like I said, there wasn't a whole lot of stuff in this video. It's kind of the leftovers of some of the, like I'd find a game here or there in the last couple weeks, and it wasn't part of a big lot like the Craigslist lot or anything like that. So I just kind of been saving it for a little video, and I hope you guys liked it. Make sure to thumbs up the video, subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you next time.